had the beautiful experience this morning as I was outside grounding. I connected to the sun, to Mother Earth, my heart to Mother Earth, and to the crystalline grid and the chakras of Mother Earth and my ancestors. So it's a thing that I do every day, but it's different every day, as every day is different in our lives. But yeah, I allowed myself to open, just with the intention to relax any tensions, of resistance, and just allowed myself to open to receive the new downloads from the sun that are for my highest good, but also sending those through me into Mother Earth so that she may receive the codes that are for her highest good too. And, through that experience, I stood there for a long time. I don't know how long, but seemed to be quite a while. I had my silver necklace on, and the silver was getting quite hot. I had a different top on and it was against my skin. And, just the silver connecting and grounding the energies to Mother Earth. And I felt really, really connected to Mother Earth. And I just had to move this silver thing out of the road because it was getting too hot. So there was definitely some beautiful energies coming in, and that was early this morning. So it's just turned spring here. So, we've got the beautiful birds. And I was sitting at the table this morning having my breakfast, and I had the pleasure of seeing two beautiful birds, a male and a female, and doing their little thing for the creation of bringing new little ones in. So that was so beautiful. And I thought, oh, how lovely. It was beautiful. And then getting back to when I was being grounding and allowing those beautiful new codes to come in for me and for Mother Earth. I finished and opened my eyes, like a woof, went away to a different state. And as soon as I opened my eyes, these kookaburras in the distance was just, doing their thing, laughing and wow, bringing joy. But actually before that, I opened my eyes and just looking down to the earth. And, there was this green, there's clover, and in one spot there's this yellow flower just shining there and being open and shining. So I think, bringing joy and allowing ourselves to shine, noticing that beautiful flower when I opened my eyes was so beautiful. And I went and said hello and thanked it for its beautiful yellow light and glow. So, maybe there's something for that for you when you discover this. There's maybe something that lightens up something within you that brings that joy. So, just notice those beautiful little things. I've got some beautiful red roses behind me here that I bought yesterday at the shop. I thought, I haven't bought red roses for a while. There must be some reason for red roses. So I just thought that the red roses just stood out to me yesterday. So I bought them and got them in a beautiful vase and some beautiful water, and with a little bit of sugar and vinegar in the water. Put them in the water and cut the stems off before I actually put them in the sugar and vinegar water. Just helps them to last a little bit longer. I gave them Reiki yesterday. And I also gave myself some beautiful Reiki yesterday. I did a beautiful meditation with Reiki. So, maybe there's something that maybe will bring joy to you. We need to find those beautiful moments of joy that can uplift us and can bring those beautiful energies of lightheartedness, of playful energies back into our lives. I was actually watching a YouTube video before. I haven't finished watching it, but it was a 94-year-old lady. It was a year ago this video came up, but And she mentioned that at 94, she's discovering the child within. She's discovering the playfulness because she didn't have that as a child. Her life as a child was very dull, very dark, and not very, very loving. So, she at 94, which was a year ago, would be 95 today, and I'm sure she'd be still around. Changing her life at 94. So no matter what age we are, we have, the time, we have the moments, we have every moment to be able to create something different in our lives, to bring more joy into our lives and discover that in every little moment. And, she is creating things to play, and she was on a swinging. And that's so beautiful. I just loved that. It just brought so much joy and happiness to me. But just what I just had experienced this morning was beautiful. It was so beautiful and joyful. And then as I was coming in, kookaburras in the other distance were doing their laughing. So, we've just got to be open and allow those things, allow those creations of our life to release what no longer serves us, allow that to float away and dissolve away. And that brings the opening up of new things that bring into us, that we can change our lives, we can change our energy within ourselves, and it does begin within. But it's also noticing those things on the outside, Yeah, of course, there's things in my life that I notice, things that I don't really like. But why is that happening? I'm allowing that to still be created in my life. Maybe that's someone else's thing that they're allowing themselves to create, So we do have to be aware of that, of how it is actually affecting us. Do we like what we're seeing? Do we like what the other person's doing? Do we like that? And, maybe we don't. Maybe that's something that they want to create in their life. So just allowing them to have their journey. And if we're not triggered by that, that means it's not ours to own. So it's just recognizing those things and allowing that person to create their own life, in the way that they wish to create. But we have the power to be able to create our own life as well and be happy with that and not be guilty and not bring the guilt on to ourselves, allow the guilt to subside, of creating a life that is joyful and that is of love, because it is our own life that we are creating. So yeah, just just discovering more within everyday moments that come, and recognizing the different things that are being presented in my life, that are around me, and saying, do I really want that to be created in my life, and having that choice to choose otherwise. And what is it that I want to create in my life? What brings me joy? What brings me laughter? What brings me love and happiness? And yes, we do have those moments that are not so full of light and happiness, but why are they there? Why are they there? And actually allowing them to come to us so that we can recognize them. And if we're still creating that within ourselves, well, it's going to keep coming to us, and recognizing those, if it's reminding you to create something different. So there's that moment, each and every moment, to be able to create our words, our choices. It all plays a very big part in our lives. So we are at a stage now where we need to be responsible for our own energy and, not allow others to hinder our path or, hinder the choices that we want to make for ourselves. And I feel with me, particularly with having a moon in Pisces, we can have boundaries that are not strong, but learning to have those boundaries that are strong in our relationships, not allowing others to hinder ourselves and hinder our own identity in our relationship. I think that's very important. Your moon sign, it's quite a significant thing in your chart. Our emotions, what are we allowing into our body, into our auric field, into our life with those emotions, and I'm dealing with body things that have been created for a long time in my life, and they're just coming up to begin for me to have moments to heal those in my life, because they are deep rooted things that I have shut away. So I'm recognizing those now, 11:11 on the timer, to allow them to have those moments. Yeah, that's what I have created. That's what I have allowed into my life, and recognizing what we're allowing, or what I am allowing into my life and into my energy field now. So it's, if you're feeling the call to find out more about your journey and wanting to get any healing, working on boundaries for your own energy, work with me. I am here to support you in your journey as well. If you're feeling called to my energy and my journey, I haven't disclosed a lot of things that have happened for me, but I can assure you that there's been quite a lot. There's been quite a lot in my journey that has been from my childhood and has been created from my childhood in my relationships in my life, so, and that has been a journey for me to heal, to be more responsible for myself, for my energy, for my boundaries, just opening up to that more joy and that knowing that we can belong here. And that's another thing that came up for me this morning, was when I was standing on Mother Earth, belonging as a starseed, as someone, that is here to bring changes to our beautiful earth and to humanity. There's a lot of feeling of not belonging, and that can come up in our families, in our relationships, in our lives, where we don't feel like we belong. But the thing that came up for me this morning was that release of not belonging. It's been a journey. It's happened quite a number of times, but today was a really big one, and it allowed me to connect to Mother Earth so beautifully, knowing that I belong here, and this is my home now. So maybe someone that is watching this needs to hear this. If you are a starseed or a lightworker or a healer, if you know that you are here to help and you are struggling to feel like you belong on this earth, that your gifts, you are worthy, you are here to do the work that you have been put here to do, knowing that you belong, you do belong. Just take this as a sign to say you do belong here on Mother Earth to do what you are here to do. And it is beautiful. You are worthy. You are worthy to do that. Allow that beautiful yellow flower to shine in the green grass. And I love the green and yellow. It's beautiful. The green is Mother Earth. It's beautiful healing energy, beautiful green energy. And allow that beautiful yellow energy to heal you as well. That's so beautiful, the green and yellow. Allow those beautiful energies to come in and heal you. Visualize some beautiful green Some beautiful yellow coming in for you now. Bringing joy, bringing healing, bringing you the light that is within you. Bringing that beautiful green energy of healing so that you are connected to your light. You are connected to Mother Earth, and all is as it's meant to be, so that you can find joy in you, in your creations, in your life now, for you to be the one you are here to be. Just allow that energy, allow that knowing to vibrate within you. Allow those beautiful gifts to awaken within you, that you are here, you are worthy, and this is your home. And all that is meant for you is yours. Okay, I love you all, and this is my offering for you in the now moment. So please comment if this has resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. I'd love for it to be spread out. If you feel that someone needs to hear this, allow them to have that beautiful moment. Okay, love to you all. Have a beautiful day. Buy some flowers, pick some flowers. Discover that beautiful joy. Discover the love and the joy within you. Okay, bye now. See you later. Bye.